Hello everybody and welcome to Pierce Gaming Forever. We are trying a different game today called Black Mirror. So my understanding of this game, it's a point and click sort of horror adventure game. And the originals actually were out, I believe, in 2003. And I think there was a Black Mirror 2 and 3, but this is actually a kind of reboot of those original games. So just, simply titled Black Mirror. So yeah, I've never played this game before. As with most games I play, I'm playing this blind, so absolutely no idea what to expect. But yeah, it is a point and click. If you're used to those kind of games. Let's go to the new game. So I really don't know what to expect with this game, other than I've heard it is a bit glitchy. The graphics aren't brilliant. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey Wyatt and Carl, welcome. Wyatt says he was first, yeah, quick off the mark. Carl says this doesn't look like Spiderman. No, it isn't. Yeah, I was going to do Spider-Man. I think two more. Oh. Bear with me. What on earth are we running away from? Welcome to Black Mirror. Go straight up. This section of the game is incredibly linear. It's not actually letting you go in any other direction. Not the boy.
Failed you, son. Forgive me. Forgive me. I will let you down no longer. Forgive me. Forgive me. What are you doing? What
are you doing? Okay, so what was that we've just hidden in the rocks? We're going to have to keep going. Do we have an option? We don't have any other option. This is really linear here. Even the camera angles are telling us where to go there. So what was that? Was that like his wife or something? You know, like his dead wife?
Make me to walk in the path of thy commandments.
Coward! You betrayed your family!
This is like Stonehenge. Okay, he's putting his blood onto the rock.
You're too late! You will not get him!
Is that like... Is he kind of speaking Scottish, I think? He sounds Scottish a bit. Examine. Hey Reefer, Wyatt asks how am I doing? Yeah, I'm good, thank you Wyatt. Yeah, I hope you're doing good too. Please chat away whilst I'm figuring out what we're doing here. Oh, what do we take first? Let's examine this first.
Look, it must.
Okay, so he's put his blood onto the rock. We don't know what this is to do yet. This is Black Mirror Reefer. What the?
Be safe, my son.
Okay, so he's just basically set fire to himself. Wow. What an introduction to a game. So he's obviously done that to protect his son. Like a sacrifice his life. Interesting. This will be interesting to see the rest of the game, how this pans out. But this is a point-to-click adventure, so don't expect anything
It was with great joy
fast,
that I received
any
your
fast
last letter.
play
Know
through
that
this
you are
game.
missed terribly here in India. If my calculations are correct and the International Postal Service is kind, this letter will keep you company as you make the final leg of your journey to Scotland. I hesitate to say anything for fear you'll think me foolish, even hysterical. Your father made it his life's work to research his family's twisted history. This and his obsession with the occult combined to unravel his poor mind. John loved his family and his family home, but he hated and mistrusted them in equal measure. Son, beware of the Gordons. Blood is not always thicker than water. Your loving mother.
Okay, so we received a letter from his mother. There might be a bit of a clue there. She said that blood is not always thicker than water. So, yeah, who can we trust in the family? So it looks like we are playing the son. The father has committed suicide. Looks like he sacrificed himself. And it looks like we're heading to Scotland, back to the family home. What's this? Family of... What does that say? Snakes. Family of snakes. Beware. Key. Oh, what does that... Aha. Find the answers. My boy. How do we move to the next one?
The ramblings of a madman. I couldn't even bring myself to show this to Mother.
Okay, is it the ramblings of a madman? That's probably something we've got to use later, I guess, knowing these point and click style games. Library. So, my boy, find the answers, something in the library, and we've probably got to use these. This is a bit of a clue there.
I couldn't even bring myself to show this to Mother.
Family of snakes, beware, key. Okay, so the mother has already said that the blood is not always thicker than water, so clearly we cannot trust his own family. What about this one? How do we... This is really weird controls. How do we... How do I get to the key? Okay, it's just literally the word key, okay.
Good sir, how much longer until we reach the castle?
Almost there, sir.
Just like 2 hours ago. The estate really does lie off the beaten track. This countryside couldn't be more different to India.
Rightio, so he's come from India. Looks like sort of part of a castle.
A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this? A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this?
Okay, some sort of broken toy he's saying about this, okay?
We have arrived, sir.
We have arrived, sir. Okay. We must have arrived at the family home. I've heard the loading screens aren't particularly good on this one either. Let's see. That wasn't too bad. Cue the bagpipes. We are indeed in Scotland. Yeah, already these loading screens are going to not be good. I did read one review about this.
Welcome, Mr. Gordon. I'm Andrew Harrison.
Mr. Harrison, it's good to finally meet you. From our correspondence, I expected you to be older.
Thank you. I'll lead the way. It's quite dark already. We can continue to talk inside.
Well, that's not a toy. Did you see that broken piece of thing we took out of his luggage there? That looked like the castle that he's going into, if we can call it a castle. Looked like the building he was going into. So I wonder if there are other pieces to collect. These kind of games, they really get you thinking a lot.
He's arrived, milady.
David, welcome to Scahandu House.
She looks
Lady
stern.
Margaret, how kind of you to welcome me in person at such a late hour.
I don't trust her already. There we are. It's tradition for me in a game to not trust somebody. Well, I don't trust her. We haven't even spoken to her yet. She has a stern look on her face, so... I think that first and foremost we've got to ask about Father's death, surely.
If I may, I would like to know more about my father's last days.
It is too late in the day for such morbid talk.
What?
You do look so very much like John, though.
So we can't ask about his own father's death, okay?
An impressive building. Scahandu, though. Unusual. What is its meaning?
Unusual only if you have not bothered to study Gaelic. It means Black Mirror House. Many generations of the Gordon family have been master of this house. It is a great responsibility. Perhaps the greatest a man could bear. Angus, please show Master David to his room.
Yes, ma'am.
I trust you had a pleasant journey. This place is rather remote, even for Scotland.
It was most pleasing, thank you. I was fortunate enough to stop off in several fascinating places on my way here. How long have you been practicing law?
I came to the bar a few years ago. I'm at chambers in Edinburgh with lawyers who have served the Gordon family for generations. I'm embarrassed to ask, but it is my job. Have you proof of who you say you are? You are David Gordon, son of the late John Gordon.
Please, I quite understand. Here you are.
Hi God, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
What a curious object.
Oh, interesting. So we have choices here. Cool, I like to have different choices here. Why do we want to lie? I don't know. We don't really have a reason to lie at the moment. But it does look like a piece of the building.
Isn't it? It belonged to my father. He posted it to me shortly before his death. I'm not at all sure what it is.
Perhaps it's something else returning home where it belongs, like its new owner. Have a good night, Master David. I shall continue my studies.
Okay. So we've just learned that he now
Please
owns...
follow me, Master David.
Wow, now they're calling us Master David. Okay, interesting. Do we follow him? Or can we search? What do the controls do? Anything? Let's have a look. It's pretty dark around here.
This way, sir. Please, sir, I advise you to do as your grandmother instructed and get some sleep. You must be weary.
Okay, well, already I do not trust his grandmother.
I have a question for Andrew. I'll just be a moment.
Andrew will still be there in the morning, Master David. Please, respect Lady Margaret's wishes.
You're right. Tomorrow is another day.
Oh, okay. So we cannot go there. I'm going to try again.
I've annoyed the old fellow enough.
Okay.
First impressions count. Although they don't seem too worried about my first impression of them.
They're not really making him
I've
feel
annoyed the
very
old
welcome,
fellow
are they?
enough. First impressions count.
Considering he now owns this place and he is
If
the
you would
master.
be so kind as to follow me, sir.
Yes, we will follow you.
Your grandfather, his lordship Edward Gordon.
So as always, when they start walking off in one direction, I always go in the other.
There is no denying it. We are family.
Oh.
Grandfather Edward. Father never spoke of you, but Mother never had a kind word to say. You were the worst of the lot, she said. Somebody still cares. Maybe you weren't as bad as Mother believed.
Okay, nothing else we can examine there. Let's move on to this one.
These are all family members?
Yes, sir. The Gordons are one of the oldest families in Scotland. Please, sir, I advise you to do as your grandmother instructed and get...
He really does not want us straying away, does he? Doesn't like us straying.
Your room is this way.
Magnificent.
That is the master's study, sir, but there'll be plenty of time to examine it in the light tomorrow.
Okay.
I suppose it's hard to keep things dry, what with all the rain you get here.
Most amusing, Master David. We do our best, sir. None of us are as young as we used to be.
Yeah, so rain is fairly typical for England, but probably even more so for Scotland. And it's colder as well.
It does that sometimes, sir.
Yeah, we cannot be afraid of a grandfather clock. Once again we hit a loading screen. I feel a pattern emerging here with this game. Wonder how many loading screens we're going to get. Quest log updated.
Lady Gordon expects you for breakfast at 8, sir.
Thank you.
Well, what if I want
Lady
a
Gordon called you
lion?
Angus? Pleased to meet you, Angus.
Yes, sir. She did. I am Mr. McKinnon.
Mr. McKinnon. Yes.
I'd advise you not to leave the room tonight. Ticking clocks are not the worst thing you may encounter in the house at night, if you don't know your way around. Sleep well, sir.
Oh, that sounded like a
Maybe
threat.
he's more of a morning person.
Oh, we have a trophy already. What was that? Welcome to Scathing Dub. That's all the Gaelic that's coming out here. I do not know Gaelic.
I doubt this place could ever be properly warm.
Thank you for the like, Wyatt. Okay, what else? What are we examining?
I got somewhat turned around following Angus through the house. Sorry, Mr. McKinnon, but I think my room is probably around here somewhere.
Around there?
Hold on. This looks like... Wait a moment. This is a piece of a model.
Yeah, we already worked that one out. We didn't need to come in to see that. We already saw that it looked like the building. Anything else we can examine?
This room has to be next to mine. Is this what Father was trying to tell me with the trinket he sent me? This room has to be...
Okay. Right, what other options do we have here? Any other buttons? Do they do anything? Oh, what's this? So down on the D-pad, that's come up with this. Follow the butler to your room, explore the castle. Okay, that's the next thing we need to do. Okay, so we have a stone figurine. We know what this is part of now. We have the letter from... Oh, let's go back. Let me go back, please. Letter from David's father. Letter from David's mother. Okay, close. Okay, we've got to do some exploring apparently. Pretty dark game so far.
In an old house like this one, sooner or later no drawer stays empty.
So what you need to do in these type of games is listen to the dialogue. So as you just heard there, he said about drawers not staying empty. Yeah, I mean in point and click games you very much expect things to be in drawers. So, and there to be locked drawers you need to find keys or things to open up drawers. So.
Pieces of some kind of drawing. How odd.
How odd indeed.
The candle's nearly gone, but it should do for a while once lit.
Can we take
The
it?
candle's nearly gone, but it should do for a while once lit.
Huh. Interesting that you can change the camera angles here. So it's quite... We've got to bear that in mind actually. These camera angles looks like you've got to almost kind of do a 360 there. But why can we not take this?
The candle's nearly...
Okay, we'll remember that. Leave. Okay, option to leave the room.
Glad I don't have to carry you around anymore. Mr. McKinnon lifted you up with ease. This handsome, cheery, sober man is not the one I remember from my childhood.
Okay.
I should get a new passport. This one's filling up.
So, sounds like he's been on his travels quite a lot. He did say he was coming from India.
Not many matches left.
Not many matches, but we do have some matches. So it looks like we have the ability to light the candle.
Without some obscure local law that required me being here in person, I would probably never have come. A pigeon amongst the cats.
Sorry to inform you of death of John Gordon. Stop. Please return to Skahandu House. Stop. Andrew Harrison, lawyer. Stop.
Stop. Full stop. Okay, anything else? Oh, yes.
I can barely see my hand in front of me.
Okay, so to go in there, we're clearly going to need, like, the candle.
Everything I ever owned could fit in there, 5 times over.
Okay, so let's have a look in here. So we have the... Oh, God, hang on. I'm still working out the controls here. Right, we have a box of matches.
A parting gift from Mother. To light my way in the darkness, she said.
Okay. Wow. How do we... Hold on. Right, down gives me that. Right gives me that. Left... Okay, left gives me this. Right. That's all we have. Why can we not take the candle? And why can we not use the matches?
I can barely see my hand in front of me.
Okay. Guess we'll have to come back.
I'm going to need a light to find my way about out there.
Yeah, we know we need the light, but he wouldn't pick it up. Let's go and try again. Let's go in here. Wow, the camera angles are a bit crazy. Okay, now we get the prompt to light. Well,
just what I need.
Okay, so I suppose we picked up the matches first, and then... So quite often, again, in these kind of games, you do actually predict what you need to do before you can do it. But you need to find things
My faithful
to help.
friend Insomnia. I wonder if Andrew has left the library yet. My faithful friend.
Okay, let's have a look in this room now. Hopefully it will let us
I
through.
will put your high praise of Scottish water to the test, Father. Later.
Okay, even though we have the light, it still will not let us through. So.
Empty. Hold on. What's this?
Photo pieces. Okay, looks like there's some kind of collectibles there. Okay, we've looked at that one already. We have a bit of light in the room here, so you can actually kind of start seeing what what's going on. Right, let's head on out. We have a whole mansion here to explore. Cue loading screen. Just for leaving a bedroom, apparently. You gotta love a loading screen. Okay, that shadow is massive. That shadow is a bit crazy. I don't think they've designed the shadows right here. What's this?
We meet again, old foe.
Oh, something to take.
More pieces of the same drawing. Maybe I can make out what it shows if I had enough of them.
Maybe so. That's a bit of a hint there. Mega hint. Oh, what was this?
A dumb waiter. Big enough to fit your own weight and food into.
A dumb waiter big enough to fit your own weight of food into. Okay, so that basically means we've got to get in there. I think. Listen to all the dialogue, and they really give you clues in these kind of games. I suspect we've got to go in there at some point. Might be wrong, but the clues are quite often in the dialogue.
No, this isn't right. There should be a room here.
Ooh, interesting. Say something, draw attention, do nothing, keep listening. Yeah, let's keep listening.
No, this isn't what I need either. Where is it? Eavesdropping, Mr. Gordon?
Oops.
That's hardly proper.
Busted. We've been busted. Okay, this is this.
Selected poems by Edgar Allan Poe.
Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet, if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream.
A dream within a dream.
Okay, does that mean anything? Don't think we're in a dream. Or are we?
Is this what Father meant by a family of snakes?
Hang on a minute. What was missing on the end there? Did you see that? I think they were...
Wouldn't it be more comfortable working here?
That's Lady Gordon's private desk. It would be improper for me to use it.
Did you see the picture of the snake?
Wouldn't it be more comfortable working here?
That's Lady Gordon's private desk. It would be improper for me to use it.
Oh, can I not see the picture again? Oh, hang on. What does this say? What have we got to do? Find a way to open the desk in the library. Oh, okay. So we've got to open this desk. Okay.
Despair, by a man called Howard Phillips Lovecraft.
Ghastly shades of bygone gladness. Clawing fiends of future sadness mingle in a cloud of madness, ever on the soul to lie. Thus the living, lone and sobbing, in the throes of anguish throbbing, with the loathsome furies robbing night and noon of peace and rest. But beyond the groans and grating of abhorrent life is waiting sweet oblivion, culminating all the years of fruitless quest.
The words of a troubled soul.
Okay, but are they the words of a troubled soul? Do they mean something to one of the family members here? Okay, well we know we need to open up that thing.
The Castle of Otranto by Horace Walpole. I started reading this, though never got round to finishing it.
The gentle maid whose hapless tale these melancholy pages speak, say, gracious lady, shall she fail to draw the tear adown from thy cheek?
Indeed.
Ghosts, legends, ancient history. Where's the rest of them?
Okay, right, so we need something to open up this. So I guess we're going to have to come back. And we're going to have to remember where this is as well. So we were one floor up from the guy working at the desk. Okay, so we have to try and remember that location. Do we want to go up? I don't think we want to go up.
Barging into someone's bedroom in the middle of the night is not how to earn their trust.
Yeah, I don't think we should be going into their bedrooms. After all, we've only just come here. Now, in some point and click games, you can often combine items, or oh, what's this? Another photo piece. So you have to explore a lot usually in these kind of games. Yeah, I have no idea whether we're going to have to combine items.
Father must have left something for me in the master's study. I suppose I could ask Mr. McKinnon to open it for me in the morning, but I'll have him breathing down my neck. And who knows what I'm to find.
Okay, so that's intriguing. I think there'll be something interesting for us to find in the study. So I think this is the way. This is the way we came from, right? Amazingly, this candle is lasting a long time, considering he said there was there wasn't really much left of the wick and the candle. So that room, we know that's where we need to go. I think we're going to have to go up or down. Let's have a look. Do we knock?
Shame. Attics often speak volumes about the owners of a house.
Don't know. Guess we're going to need a key. So let's make our way down. Now we haven't got the butler. It's always the butler. The butler did it. I think in this instance the butler would be too. I think it would be too obvious. Although we don't actually know what's happened here. It's not like we are technically investigating a murder or something. we've basically just returned home. So, oh, there's another room through here. Hey Tony, how are you? Nothing here. Going to get lost in this mansion. How are you doing, Tony? Oh, you streamed Prey. How did it go? Okay. Gave me a fright.
I didn't see you there. You gave me quite a fright.
Is he blind? And deaf?
Why are you sitting in the dark?
There's enough light for me, laddie.
He's blind,
Your
isn't
eyes.
he?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
I see more than most do, son.
Did you know my father?
I did, aye. Shameful what they did to him.
What do you mean? Who is they?
Oh, no answer. And you are?
You are?
I'm the one who keeps the house from being covered in weeds. Name's Rory.
Pleased to meet you. I'm David Gordon.
Aye. I kenned you were coming today.
Okay, and how long have you been the gardener?
How long have you worked for the Gordons?
Always been a gardener, and I do some fishing. The lock's a bonny place. Calms the nerves.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your supper then.
Being a Gordon can be a curse, laddie. Your father kenned the hard way. Mind you dinna follow in his footsteps.
Yeah. Okay. Gordon was kind of like, don't touch me, please. Wow. So if he's the gardener, how can he do the gardening when he's blind? Tony says, so tomorrow Horizon Zero Dawn or Fallout 4. Cool.
Blood. Not human, I presume. Better safe than sorry.
Haha, we have a cleaver. Just wiping the blood off there. Item added. Always good, always good. Now we know we've got a weapon or something we can use. Should we need it? What else? What else do we have? What else can we find? In this crazy game. Other than blood.
This might come in handy.
Aha, what do we have here? Let's have a look. So, oh, wire. Okay. Some wire. Examine. Let's have a look.
Every thief's best friend. I know a few fakir's tricks I can use this for.
Ah, there we go. So we could probably use this to open up the drawer. Or a door, even.
Every thief's best friend. I know a few fakir's tricks I can use this for.
Nice. Okay. Let's quit out of that. Let's check the knife. What does it say about this one?
Sturdy, but old. A bit like Rory.
Well, I feel better knowing we have a knife. Because you never know when we're going to need it. My grandmother may come back, so we may need it for the grandmother. This is the way we came in. So let me just check this other doorway. There are 2 doors here. So let's check this. This is to examine.
The cellar can wait till tomorrow.
Oh, the cellar can wait till tomorrow, okay. Tony says, be right back, going to make coffee and get a real Dr. Pepper with real sugar. Nice.
Rory just disappeared into the darkness.
Okay. Right, so we have what I think we can use to open up that drawer. So let's head on back up there, I think. Hey, Christian. No Spider-Man. Just a small break from Spider-Man. I will probably be back on it tomorrow. I got home a bit late and figured I'll do this tonight and then hopefully have a bit more time for Spider-Man tomorrow. I think 1 or 2 more streams and Spider-Man will be complete. How are you doing, Christian? Okay, so we've not been in this room before. Let's have a look around. Let's see what we can find. I always like these surely there's a drawer here. Oh, it's this guy.
If you don't mind, I have a system and don't want to mix things up. Lady Gordon is very keen on confidentiality.
Of course. Hiding something, are we?
Yes, sir. Hiding something. I think he is. What are you hiding? Let's have a word with him. Can anybody read that top line? Oh, his job. What do we ask him? The heritage, the master key, or his job? Let's ask him what his job is.
That looks daunting.
Daunting, but rewarding and fascinating.
Fascinating?
Yes, indeed. The history of the Gordon family goes back a long way.
So it's true we are one of the oldest families in Scotland?
Oh, much more than that. The Gordons have owned this land back into antiquity, before records were even kept. Add to that some unique and unusual local laws. Well, it can be a challenge, but a welcome one.
The heritage. Can we quit out of the... Hold on, let's ask
Did you know
him
my
this
father?
first.
I was called to the house shortly after your father arrived.
Why did that need a lawyer?
Those complex local laws I spoke of were to blame. Your father left when Edward died, so none of the required legal formalities to transfer the house were observed.
Does that mean...
Not at all. There will be no issue with transferring the estate to your name, if that is what you wish.
Yes, I think we should transfer the whole estate to my name. Yeah. Kenny asked, did you guys see The Walking Dead season 4 episode 2 trailer? No, I have not. I have not seen it yet. What was it like? Welcome back, Tony. And yes, I will follow up on your Prey stream that you did earlier. I'll have to catch up on that one. Although I did see you play the start of Prey, so I've probably seen. Well, it depends how long you stream for, though. If you streamed any more than about 2 hours, then I probably haven't seen after that point.
Have you had a chance to examine my papers?
I have, and am delighted to say that everything is in order. I would not be doing my job if I didn't warn you that with Edward dead and your father absent, the family fortune has somewhat diminished over the years. However, the real treasure is the castle and the grounds themselves. I haven't spent as much time as I'd like here, but it is a unique place.
Wow, so we have no option to quit here. So I think we've. I wondered if there were. Obviously, you do have certain dialogue choices, but this one I don't think you can quit.
I noticed that the door to the master's study is locked. Might I get a key for it?
Of course. I will see to it that you are supplied with one, if there is one available. No door should be locked to the soon-to-be owner, after all. Well, it's been a long day. I bid you good night.
I'll get myself something to read and then head to bed too. Good night.
Okay, interesting. So the paperwork has not yet been done to transfer ownership of this estate to the character that we're playing. Yeah, things are seeming to be a bit cagey around here. Who can we trust? Actually, now that guy's gone, that guy's left, so maybe I can go and... Maybe we can go back up and open that thing. But whilst he's not here, let's have a look around. Don't know if he comes back. Okay, nothing else there. So the thing with these games, there's so many nooks and crannies, you don't really know what you're going to miss. So you've got to have a look around. Yeah, I think both of those games are good, Tony. Fallout 4 and Horizon Zero Dawn. There's nothing else there. But we've got to go back up and open that drawer, so I can't see where I'm going here. Is there anything in here? We can go up the stairs. Why did I not see these stairs before? Well, we should be able to open this now. Use knife or use the wire? I think we need to use the wire because it did say about... Well, the wire did say about breaking into things or opening things. We'll use a knife. Or are we going to need to use a knife later? Oh, decisions. Let's use... I don't know, let's use the wire because it actually said that could be used to break into things. You've got to hold the button as well.
This might take a while. I need to be steady and try to... Oh, well, there you go.
No, we have a trophy called Scratches or No Scratches. Scratches or no scratches. Oh, does that mean if we were to have used a knife we would have put scratches on there and then they would have known we were trying to open it? Maybe. What's this? A photo piece.
Father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help.
Like Prey, you have to look around just a little. Gather resources to recycle for stuff you need. Yeah. You like that mechanic in Prey? Yeah, that's cool. Now we saw one of these before.
Father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help.
Father knew how to open the cabinet. Can we turn this around? How do we move this?
Father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help.
Okay. Well, we'll bear that one in mind.
Dear Lady Gordon, I write to you with the utmost urgency. I am seeking information about my patient, your son, John Gordon. During our conversations, he makes allusions to his relationship with his father, but will not expand when pressed. You have failed to respond to my previous request, so I'm writing again to insist in the strongest terms possible that you furnish me with the required answers. Your son's recovery depends on it. Yours faithfully, Dr. Leah Farber, Bethlehem Hospital, London.
What secrets about my father is Lady Margaret concealing?
These dialogue things kind of remind me. He sounds a little bit like the guy off Vampyr.
Oh, locked. Oh, locked.
Okay. Okay, so we've got like a cobra here. We can't do anything else. We can examine, but we cannot do anything else. Ooh, what's this?
That sounded like some part of the desk moved.
Ah.
This side is done as far as I can tell.
Aha,
but
nice.
there must be more. What
It's
an
got...
intricate piece of furniture.
Okay, so there's got to be one on the other side. That's cool. Let's open this.
Oh, locked.
Oh, hang on, that was locked. Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's not the right combination.
Oh, we need a combination. Okay. Ah, we've been seeing these symbols. So looks like we've got to find a combination here. Where's my pen and paper? Oh dear. Point and click at its best, making you write things down and remember things. Okay, I'm just going to quickly draw this out so I kind of know what's there. Just bear with me a sec. Okay, so we need a combination for these four things. Rotate up, rotate down. Okay, so let's leave that for a sec. Now, there's something on this side as well. Press white button, press black button. What? Okay. How do we know? So it's white, white, black, black, white, 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 black, white, black, white, black. Okay, what does this mean? Let's press a button and see what happens. Press the white button.
Something's not right.
Press the black button. What is it at?
Something's not right.
What is it actually doing? Can we... Oh, maybe... have you got to press the buttons in order? Maybe starting from here or from the bottom.
Something's not right. Something's not right.
Okay, it doesn't like me pressing the white, so let's try the black and then white. Press the black button. And then white. Come on. Okay. Black and then white. Then white. Then black, white, white. White, white. And then white, black, black. And then white, white. And then black. Or not. It wasn't saying things weren't right. There was it. It didn't say it wasn't right. Old Gamer streaming shows 31 likes. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been in a couple of her streams before. Yeah, they were quite fun actually. Yeah, the last one I watched it was really funny. Is there a time limit? I don't know. Okay, so black, white, black, white. Oh.
Yes, that's two open.
Ooh. Okay. Nice. Okay, so that's 2 of the 3. Now, this one here. Now we saw some of those symbols, so let's quit out of this. Now right, cabinet note.
Father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help.
Okay, so blimey, we're gonna try and I'm gonna draw this out, I think. D plus D plus that plus another one of those equals that. What number is that? What number is the top one? What does that equate to? And then that minus, what's that second? Ah, okay, so that equals 2. Okay, so Let's quit out of that. Let's go back into here. Examine. Go into this. You got your nails done, Tony. Nice. Okay. So that one, it said this one here. Why can I not go up? Ah, there we are. So it said that one minus, it said that one minus this one equals 2. So does that mean we leave them at 2? Oh, you've gone dark purple close to black. Nice. Yeah, you got your air conditioner in the house fixed. Sounds like a productive day then. So this one, so it was this one, so it was the third column plus this one equals, but I didn't know what the could somebody tell me what this new, let me go back into here, let me bring this back up and see what you make of it. What's that top number? What does that equate to in like sort of Roman numerals? So the bottom one we know is 2, but even then I'm still not actually sure what we've got to input into the code here. And see what you make of it. It's just a 5, okay. So I wasn't sure above it and beneath it, but so we've got to make that one a 5 apparently. So is that? Let's go back in there. What else do we have? That's all we have, isn't it? So I think those pieces must have made up this cabinet note then. Reveal the secret of the desk in the library. Yes, okay. What else? Where key? Oh, hang on a minute. Ah, okay. This is going to give us 4 then. So, okay. So we've got another one added on here. So that one plus that one equals that. So that's, what's that, 4. And then we've got x. What's the x? Why does that first symbol of the bottom line look different? Equals. that plus that. Okay. God, I'm writing these down on a piece of paper. Let's check this one. Please there not be another one. I don't think there should be. Nah, okay. Right. So we've got, I think we should have 4 numbers here. Okay, let's go into here. So can we just put these straight in? 4. So we had a 5, a 2, a 4, and and whatever the other one was. Let me. I'm gonna have to do some maths here, I think, to work out that 4th one. Hang on. I guess it's a 10 because it was an X. I guess it's a 10. So that minus that equals 2. Blimey. Where else does that feature? And that one plus that one equals 4. So doesn't it help that my drawings on my piece of paper is not very good indeed. Yeah, you know, you get your early birthday present, remember? I don't even know how old I am. Oh, reefer. Top is 4, bottom is 9. The bottom one was 9, was it? Oh, on the you mean the like the third one, a 9? Okay. So we think we've got a 5, a 2, a 9, and whatever the next one is. Okay. I'm having to like try and do some calculations here. That plus that. I can't work this one out. I'm struggling to work this one out. That one plus that. Let me come back out again. Let me just look at. Let's go out there. Are there any other clues am I missing? Alright, let me bring up. This is all we have. This is all we have though. Those 2 pieces of paper. Yeah, so we've got a 5, a 2, a 4 and a 9. I'm just not sure what that last one is. And also, like, in what order do you... Sorry, let me bring that back up. These controls. Okay. Right, it was this one, wasn't it? Let's look at this one. Family of... Oh, family of snakes. There we go. That's the clue, isn't it? Beware and key. So we know this is the key. My boy finds the answer, and it's got reference to the library. So what's that bottom one? Is that another? What's the bottom number there? Have we got 5249? Go back onto here. Okay, let's just try and input that. 5249. Let's see what happens. Five, 2, 4. Let's rotate down. Be quicker. Open.
That's not the right combination.
Oh, okay. It wouldn't be that simple, would it? Not for a point-and-click game. Okay. So, have we got them in the right order? That's the question. These point-and-clicks are nasty. They can have you stuck on games for weeks. So, we know we had 4. We know we had 9. Okay, so you've got to... Okay, you've got to add these up, and you've got to multiply them as well. That's the thing. So it's not as simple as just putting these numbers in. We're going to bring up the things again. Yeah, it's not that simple, because you've got to actually do the calculations here. So we've got to add them up and work out what the values are. Nice one, Reefer. Yeah, let's we need the brain power here. Well, so this is the first one, so we'll see if we can work this one out. So this is why I was drawing them out on a piece of paper to try and work it out. So 5, 2, God, they don't make these easy. Stuck on the very first puzzle here. So that plus that. Equals 5. So if that was a 1, let's say that's a 2, that's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 9. That's a 1. That's a 1, then that would be an 8. Okay, that's not right. That's 2. Ten plus that equals. Okay, shall I bring the second one back up? Shall I bring the second clue back up? We know it was a 9, we knew it was a 5, a 2, 4 and a 9. So if that's 9, that plus that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that could be a 3. 1, a 1. If that's a 3, then that's a 6. That's a 6. So okay, let me just bring up the next one. So m plus 2. So 3, that's a 1, that's a 1. 3, 1, 1. If that's 3, and that's a 1, aha! Okay. 1, 3, 1 equals 5. 3 plus 1 equals the 4. So if that's a 6, then that must be a 4, which would make 2. 6, 1. Hey HCT, welcome to the stream. Yes, we went with the horror. Kind of. It's more puzzly than horror, to be honest. And it blinking well makes you think to high heaven. Reef has got 3618. Nice, buddy. Nice one. 3618. Okay, let's quit out of here. Examine. So we've got 3. Go the other way. 6. 1. And we have a click, click, click. Nice one. Well done, Reaper.
Let's see what father didn't even want his own family to find.
Oh, a key.
Now what are you for?
What are you for, indeed? And we got the other end of the snake there. Oh, that. Do you know what? I fluked that snake thing because that's the missing 4. I wondered how that opened. You're supposed to do this first. Wow, you're supposed to do that first and then do the snake on the side. Okay. Wow. Right. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Let's examine. Can we not open this? Why can we not open?
Here we go.
Another key.
A key and a note from Father. Someone is tampering with my work. I know it. I know it. I hear them as they whisper and snicker. They sneak in when I sleep. This place isn't safe. I have locked my work away in the study. I am leaving now. I will put an end to this terrible torment one way or another. David, if you find this, then I am dead.
Oh.
The forces abroad here have got to me. I am sorry you have been drawn into this tragedy. The answers you seek are amongst the papers in the Master's study. Use them. Stay safe. I love you, son. My God, what happened here? What did they do to my father?
Is this the key Father spoke of?
I think it is. I guess this is the key to the Master study. Oh. What are we doing here?
I've never seen a key like this before. It feels like Father wanted me to keep it a secret.
Okay. It's not even that simple though. Like, well, you even have to rotate the... Okay.
Oh! Hi there. You startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Hey, wait!
Oh, we have a trophy called Running with Scissors. Well, he was running... Well, actually we are carrying a knife, to be fair. But he's running with a key. Hopefully the key to the Master study. And even that doesn't look like...
Where did he go?
Yeah, where did he go? Indeed. Hey, Jackal. Welcome, buddy. Just finished the stream, thought you'd come say hi. Nice. Hello. I take it was a Neo stream, Jackal. Can we get up here, actually? This door was locked before. Still is. Back we go. Looks like we're gonna go to the Master study. Can we get into any of these bedrooms? No, we cannot. So this is the Master study here. Pick lock or unlock. We can just unlock. We have the key, don't we?
It doesn't fit.
Oh, what? Pick lock. Can we pick it? Oh, look at keyhole. Oh, hang on. Is this the shape of it? Oh, we're going to change the shape of the key, I guess. If it's not your bedroom, you should knock. Yeah, good advice there, Jackal. Good advice. Bit too late though, because I did knock on the bedroom door earlier. Well, no, actually, he went to go in the room, and he said it would be rude because somebody was sleeping in there. So it looks like we've got to change this key. Looks like there's a sort of a bit of a cross going on there at the end of it. So let's have a look at this key. I don't know what happens if we try and pick it. Do you know what? The text is really annoying because you can't quite see what you're doing. Cannot quite see. So that's made a cross there. What about this other piece? There's a bit that's sticking out. What about that bottom piece? Because that's sticking out.
I've never seen a key like this before. It feels like Father wanted me to keep it a secret.
Okay. I don't know. Let's try.
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit because it's the wrong key, or doesn't fit because I haven't got it right. Hey Annie, hiding in the background. Been a really long day, so it's nice to watch something before sleeping. Hey Annie, Annie, I know you started this game. How far did you get? We've already had a puzzle to test our math, which Reefer has excelled at, I must admit. So what does this look like? Well, that's creating a cross there. I don't know. I'm just going to keep trying this.
It doesn't fit.
No. It looks like it's just one straight line. It's got to be. Looks like it's all going to be aligned. So, hang on. The controls are so fidgety here. Let's try and move the next one. Which way is the... Alright, so the key's going that way. Okay, if that's the top... okay, if that's the top of it... That's the top of it there, isn't it? Right, like that. Now move to the next one. Move to the next one. The controls are not that great here. Right. Let's try that. I don't know if we need to move that other one down, but let's just try that.
It doesn't fit.
Okay, so let's line them up again. Oh God. Right. Okay, let's... I really don't like the controls here. Right, let's try that.
It doesn't fit.
Oh, come on. That was lined up. Maybe the other way then. So we've got to... Is it upside down? Have we made a cross? We do have the cross there. One of those... Okay, one of those pieces has to be up. Okay, that one. Right, let's try that. That's got to be it.
Open sesame.
Yes, we got it. Okay. Should be simple, but I'll make things harder. Yeah, cool. So the PlayStation messages are appearing. Nice.
Someone's been searching here. Either they didn't have time to clean up, or simply did not care.
Or they simply did not care. Quest log updated. Okay. Quest log. Explore the master study. Okay.
If Father hid the key for me to find, then this means nobody has been able to enter this room since his death.
So, for anyone who's not played the game, I mean, this is a blind playthrough for me. I've never played this before, but for those of you who've not long joined, so his father has died. The character we're playing, his father died. He actually set fire to himself, and we have come back to inherit the estate, but the paperwork has not been done for the estate yet. This is his first time back, and we are in Scotland, but he essentially has inherited all of this, and he's piecing together actually what's happened. And we know that it's already dropped hints at the start, like blood is not always thicker than water. We've got paperwork saying about snakes and watching out for the snakes. So yeah, and I already don't trust his grandmother. I already don't trust her. There's always a lady that we, or not a lady, there's always a person in the game that we don't trust. So far it's the grandmother. She looks really stern. But there is a butler.
This looks
and quite often
interesting.
It was the butler that did it.
Screwed down tight. Someone didn't want it moved.
Okay, so we've got to find something to unscrew this. Oh, or maybe not. Absolutely no idea what we've got to do with this one at the moment. We'll have to come back to this. It says it was screwed down. I thought we were going to have to find something to undo it. What's this?
Everything but the seal.
Everything but the seal. Oh, photo piece. Okay.
Just bits and bobs.
Just bits and bobs. Well, what's Bob doing in the drawer? Aha. So, for anyone playing this game, you've really got to play around with the camera angles here, as it kind of, you could quite easily miss things, but just go all the way down. See, like here.
What a mess. Letters about the day-to-day running of the estate. These might be useful if I decide to live here. The handwriting must be Edward's. Pay half what he asks. Forward to lawyers. Charming. And this one. Your money will protect you forever. The hangman will catch up eventually. A curse on you and your family. Seems he was as popular as he was pleasant.
I beg you to reconsider, Sir Edward. My family has lived on this land for many generations, and to be told we must leave our own home is too much to bear. Alice, my wife, whom you have met, is beside herself with grief. We have nowhere else to go. I beg you to look inside your heart and allow us to remain.
Okay, let's check this one.
The signs are there. Deny them at your peril. The ancient evil that inhabits this land has seeped into the very stone of the castle walls. And if you do not tread carefully, it will infect your family.
It will infect your family. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that kind of woke me up a bit. That Scottish accent there. Whoa. Okay, let's leave that. We've read that one. What else is down here? What can we find in the drawer?
Father wouldn't have hidden his papers somewhere as obvious as a desk drawer. Whoever did this would have searched the room after they looked in the desk. Maybe they didn't find what they were looking for.
A hidden compartment.
Oh, some sort of secret compartment. Father's handwriting. The chapel. The family chronicles. I may find answers there.
The chapel, hey? So, looks like maybe we're gonna have... Is there an outside chapel in the grounds?
Father's handwriting. The chapel.
Oh, can we quick through
family
this?
chronicles. I may find answers there.
Oh.
Looks like a note about the cipher in the shelf.
Ah, okay, so it looks like we have our next clue here. So his father has done a very, very good job here, I think, of hiding certain things, leaving clues for his son to work out exactly what's happened here. I think that's everything we can take from here. I don't know. It is quite easy to miss things in games like this. We're going to have to use that note that we've just picked up, by the looks of it. Let's have a quick look around here, though.
Myths and Legends of the Highlands. From the library, I'd wager.
Hey Duck, how's it going? You missed Jackal's Neo stream. Starting to think you don't love me anymore. You were asleep, just woke up 20 minutes. Yeah, I saw a bit of Duck's stream earlier on today. For Honor stream. Okay, so we've got to look at this new clue that we found. Let's on the back of here.
Looks like a note about the cipher in the shelf.
So we've got.
Looks like a note about the cipher in the shelf.
2, 5, and 1. It says 2, 5, 1. I'm going to write this down. Actually, no, I'm going to draw this. It's always fun playing point-and-click games to draw things on pieces of paper. Old school. 2, 5, 1. So maybe that's the number of times we've got to twist them around. I don't know. Let's have a look. So rotate small ring, rotate medium ring. They could have done a better job here displaying the text over this. Maybe put it to the side. Rotate big ring. Okay, so the biggest ring was 2. So let's just assume we've got to rotate it twice. 1, 2. Now the next one was 5. So let's rotate it 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the small one was a 1. And I didn't hear any clicking or anything, so I take that to be a bad sign. Let's leave. Damn it. Why is it never that easy? Yeah, it's never that easy, is it? Oh, what's this? Is that a symbol? Oh, blimey. Look, you can... Oh, and you can bring up the things there as well. Oh man. Okay, anything else this way? Oh god. Okay, right, let's start. I'm gonna write these out now. God, these games are crazy. But they do make you think. I always say I like a challenge in games, and I think it usually comes from these type of games. I do like them, but they can be really frustrating at the same time. But they are rewarding when you get them. Right, I've just written down those symbols. Let's have a look. I've already moved a couple of these, so that might have messed things up a bit. I'm gonna have to. Well, at least I've written down how many times I've done it. So. So if they're in order, well, how many symbols were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 5 symbols. What does the 2 and the 5 and the 1 have to do with it? I do not know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. We've only got the 3 circles, but if they were in order, so the first one was like, how many times did I do that? 2. I think it was that. Okay, we did have that symbol. Is that symbol on the other ones? It doesn't look like it is. That kind of like, I don't know what you want to call that really. Looks like Aquaman's trident. Let's call it that. That was one of the symbols anyway. Let's have a look for one of the others. Let's have a look at one on the middle ring. Question is, have I drawn them out correctly? What have we got here? Actually, there was one of those. We do have one of those symbols. So let me just check on the chat here. Yeah, we're all tired. We're all tired. What were the numbers they gave you again? So you had a 2 on the outer ring, a 5 on the middle ring, and a 1 on the inner ring. Hey, can I bring this up? Yeah. Let me bring this up, Reefer. So you can see it here. So you've got a 2, a 5, and a 1. They could be sneaky. It's like who knows in these point and click games. They are so sneaky. But yeah, hopefully you've seen that 251. So I'm just basically looking at the symbols that were on the panel. Can I? Oh yeah, I can go here. Look, here we are. So we've got like a B, a kind of like a whatever, a space rocket. Whatever you want to call that. An eye with some eyelashes. A trident, and a kind of like a sort of N there. Where are we? Let's go back. Here. So we did have one of those. What the other symbols have we got? What else did we have? The rocket, I'm calling it. B. What else have we got? Did we have one of those? Nope. We've got a B. We've got a B. Hang on, let me put a mark off a B and that one. Okay, what were the other ones? Rocket. B, we've used a rocket. I. N. Rotate small ring. Hey? Oh, we've done it. Okay. What was that? An N? An N. Third ring.
This castle certainly has its secrets.
First ring. Oh, yeah. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, Reefer. So it wasn't the previous numbers. It was the first outer ring was number 2. So that was the second symbol was the trident. The fifth was the B, and the inner ring was the number 1, which was the N. So that makes sense. Okay, now we know this. We already have a missing piece to this. We already have the piece.
It looks very precise, accurate. A lot of work went into this.
So we can add our missing piece.
There's a bit missing. Hold on. There.
Stop your whining. Stop your whining.
Wait!
Is that the boy that returned? Yeah, that last puzzle was pretty good actually, but yeah, it makes sense. But it really does help. Like sometimes, it might for me writing things down, but.
The boy! Did you see him? Where did he go?
What did I tell you about disturbing me in my study?
What? He's just hit that kid in the face.
Are you all right, sir?
What happened? What happened, David?
The boy. There was blood. And he pushed him down.
Who? Who do you think you saw?
Oh, it's his grandfather. The ghost.
Him.
Oh, okay. Oh, we have a trophy there. That's chapter 1 completed, apparently. And it is called chapter 1 completed. I don't know how many chapters there are of this game. I'm not sure how short it is.
What did you just say, sir?
It's all right.
You're like your father. You can see them too, can't you?
Okay, so we got two options here. Talk in my sleep and what did my father see? Let's just be direct. What did my father see?
My father. What did he think he saw?
It ain't my place to say, sir. But
Go on.
Begging your pardon, sir. You should go. This place, it drove your father mad.
Drove him? Did he say what or whom he saw?
I'm sure I don't know, sir.
Let's not push her too hard. She's scared enough of me already.
Talk in my sleep? You are.
I've been babbling in my sleep since I was a child. It's nothing to worry about. Poor girl is scared out of her wits.
Of course, sir. Sorry, sir.
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
It's Ailsa, sir. Ailsa Cranon. Oh, and Master Andrew asks if you would join him in the library. After breakfast, of course.
Thank you, Miss Cranon. Get a hold of yourself, David.
Huh? Oh, what are we doing? Oh, we've got to keep this in the middle of this circle, by the looks of it. My father saw them too?
Were these apparitions what drove my father from the castle when he was young? Were they what drew him back? He must have found something in the family chronicles he spoke of.
The boy and the old man, which we know is his grandfather, but he hit the boy.
Nobody else saw the boy or the old man who looked like my grandfather Edward. But it felt real, more even than the daydreams that plagued my childhood. I don't remember ever seeing that boy. A faded memory, perhaps? As far as I know, I'd never been to this castle before.
How many times is he going to wash his face?
Elsa knows more than she wants to tell me.
Okay, we've got a trophy there called I Can't Breathe. Okay, so we're back in the bedroom here. This is where we kind of began the game. Let's have a quick look around. That's the way to leave, I think. Oh, what about this? Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else there. But you notice how the camera enables you to move around the objects. So you've got to do that in this game really to make sure you're seeing everything that you should be seeing. We've already been caught out once or twice on the puzzles, but in fact that first snake puzzle I fluked because I couldn't see the final 4 things to press, but I fluked it. So I might put a couple of the solutions into the video once I've uploaded it. Once it's uploaded, I'll maybe put something in the description. We'll see.
Aye, and once you're done in the kitchen, go and clean up the cellar. The spiders have made a nest down there. A big one, too. They're crawling everywhere. Master David, nice of you to grace us with your presence.
Let's stay calm and let's stay friendly for now. Let's watch his eyes. Do we trust him? Do we trust the waiter? Yeah, I don't want to get his back up, so let's keep it friendly.
I appreciate your patience.
I've had the staff prepare some of the finest Scottish delicacies for you. Black pudding, haggis, scrambled eggs with deer brain, and bacon.
Sounds delicious. Oh, okay. Have we got to really eat all of it?
I shot the deer myself, in the local woods.
Mother was never a fan of dishes made from entrails. In this case, she'd be missing out.
Yum, yum, yum. No drink? We don't have a drink. No cup of tea? Where's the tea?
That was delicious. Thank you.
I'm sure our local specialities must seem peculiar to one raised as you were.
I was raised in India. My spectrum of peculiar has quite a range.
Oh, we've got another trophy there. Eat well, stay healthy. Okay, so we've got a trophy there apparently for eating some haggis. Oh, damn it! I didn't explore the rest of the room there. Hey Deja, how's it going?
I thought that would be beneath her station.
How are you doing? Point and click, trying to remember if you've played this one. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Oh, dare we talk? Dare we talk to her? Haggis, yeah. Yeah, I'm not particularly fond of haggis myself. I think I'd stay away from that one, but what else have we got here? Take. What can we take?
An earring. I doubt it was buried in the ashes on purpose. Someone must have lost it.
An earring, okay.
The cold doesn't seem to affect the residents of this house. All the fires are fighting a losing battle against the draft.
Okay, what's this? Oh, another photo piece. Awesome. What about this?
Contrary to everything I've learned so far about Grandfather Edward, Lady Margaret still worships him.
Okay, let's quit out of this one. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, thanks for asking. Jackal, got to go, really tired and need your beauty sleep. Okay, buddy. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, good night. Okay, let's see what this lady has to say. This is our grandmother. Oh, talk to her.
Lady Margaret.
David?
May I first apologize for my strange behavior last night? It's just that...
Think nothing of it. You were obviously tired from your travels. Least said, soonest mended.
Is it me or does she sound really, really odd? She sounds a bit masculine. What should we ask her? Should we ask her about her husband?
What kind of man was my grandfather?
Oh, he was magnificent. He was handsome, so handsome, and caring.
Caring enough to knock a defenseless child down the stairs.
All was so very different when he was around.
Okay. Intriguing. Looks like we've got to ask all of these, so let's ask about the boy.
I don't want to give her another reason to think me mad. This may seem like an unusual question.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't, dear boy.
Have I ever been here before? Is it possible I visited as a child and can no longer remember?
Oh no, you are a stranger to these walls.
And I have a feeling you prefer it stayed that way.
Okay, and let's ask her why the maid seems to be afraid.
The maid? She seemed to be acting strangely, like she was frightened of me.
Yes, well, she's a simple sort, that one. She has probably heard of the curse of the Gordons the locals like to whisper about.
Curse? What curse?
Just a peasant superstition. I would guess she was worried you'd show the same displays of unpredictable violence as your father did.
I never knew my father to be the violent type.
Oh, there are many things you do not know about your father. This is his doing.
What? But how?
I'd rather not discuss it, David. And that maid should really keep her mouth shut and locate the earring she lost. She's like a magpie with shiny, expensive things.
What? Hold on. What did he do to her? I kind of missed that. Is that what was affecting her? And we do have the earring, so I really don't know whether to give her the earring. I don't know. There's something about that maid. Why is the maid worried? And why is she saying about the earring? I don't want to give it to her. I think I'll keep it for now. Let's quit.
I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes. Oh, and David, the master of the house needs to respect the privacy of those under his roof. Even your father understood that. Sometimes a cabinet is locked for a reason.
Oh no! Oh no! She knows we opened the cabinet. What do we do? Do we pretend? Or do we say it was important? Let's... I don't know. This lady's not daft. This is grandmother. But I don't want to say it's important. I'm going to pretend. It could have been the maids, yeah. Let's feign ignorance.
A cabinet? I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I don't know anything about it.
I see. Never mind, then.
Oh, I think we got away with that. I think. That's interesting, though. She mentioned the earring. We found the earring. There's something about that and the maid. So, at this moment in time, I don't trust the grandmother, but then again, his grandfather was hits the child for some reason. So,
oh, locked.
A woman gaslighting. What's up here? What can we find around here? Anything? Nope, nothing. Let's just quickly check this side. You never know. Oh, what about up there? What was that?
Just how old is the Gordon clan? For all I know, it could stretch back to Roman times or even further.
Okay. Pretty tall ceilings there. Yeah, I think you could be right there. Grandma could turn out to be the good guy. Yeah, very true. Okay. Ah, so we've come through that doorway. Okay, yeah, so we hadn't been through that way before. What's over here? I can't remember the layout. Is there a room we haven't been in yet? What's this one? What's over here? It's slightly annoying that you get a loading screen for every doorway that you walk through. You wouldn't usually expect that for games, not in this day and age, but go on, 98, 100%, there we go. Oh, okay, this is a new room. Oh, it's back in the kitchen.
Miss Cranon?
Blood, John my father, the attic, the earring. Oh, interesting. If we had mentioned the earring to Grandma, would we have had this option here? Let's say about the earring.
I think you may have lost this.
Oh, sir! Oh, thank you, sir. I only wanted to see how it looked in the mirror. I didn't mean to. I was scared to tell her ladyship. She can have such a temper.
What are you going to do now?
If I can sneak it into the salon, maybe her ladyship will think she lost it there herself.
From what I know about her, I very much doubt her ladyship will.
Okay, well we've made her happy because we've returned the earring, so I guess that won't get her in trouble. What else should we ask? John, my father?
Did you ever talk to my father?
I was serving here when he... That is to say,
Go on, please.
I didn't think it'd be proper, sir. Lady Margaret said... Oh, sorry, sir. I must get on with my work.
She's as scared of Margaret as she is of the butler. Poor girl.
Okay. Spiders in the cellar.
Would you like me to escort you to the cellar?
Wouldn't be proper to ask the owner of the house to do that, sir.
Well, I'm not the owner yet. And you didn't ask.
Very kind of you, sir.
Happy to help. I'll let you know when I'm ready to accompany you down there.
Huh, okay. Father's final days. What did father see? Blood. Oh, did we mention the blood in the thing there? Do we ask her, or is that going to scare her off? I think we can ask her about the father.
You said my father saw things.
I don't want to talk about it, sir.
Oh, duck. God. And when she goes, will you bust her and tell everyone she stole it? Yeah, I think that's called bribery duck. Okay, I'm a bit worried to ask her about this blood. The fact that we can leave conversations without mentioning things, like we didn't mention the earring to Grandma. I maybe won't ask about this apparent blood. Let's ask about Father's final days.
What happened to my father here?
I'm sorry, sir. You're not like the rest of them here. Oh, sir, there's things you should know, but I really need this job.
She knows something, but how can I convince her to trust me?
Yeah. So we've now got Duck, bribery, framing her. Yeah, you thought I was going to sleep with you. Ha, you're under arrest. You accidentally stole and lost the earring. I'm too scared to ask about the blood. I'm going to leave it.
I shall leave you to your work.
Oh, good point. Yeah, because I said I didn't know anything about the cabinet. Yeah. See, your choices. Yeah. Do they have repercussions in the game? Yeah, it's a very, very good point. What else have we got around here? This is actually quite an interesting game. I do like these point and click games. I've got quite a few point and click games. I just haven't had time to play them all. Enter garden. Do we want to go to the garden? I don't know. What was in here? Was this locked before? What's through here? That's the way we came in. Okay. Let's have a look through here.
Shall we?
Oh, we're going to sort out the spiders. I guess we're going to sort out some spiders. That's interesting. So if we hadn't have asked her about the spiders, maybe she wouldn't have unlocked the door. That's interesting. You like them as well as the standard games like Tomb Raider. You liked the Lost Crown, ghostly game. I've never played that game. Spider, you sure, Chris? You dirty badgers. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the point-and-click games that I've got. Randall's Monday, King's Quest. Actually, I wrote some games down on a piece of paper. What were the other ones? I made a note of games that I bought because they're all sat in the library but not downloaded. Deponia, Chaos on Deponia, The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. What else? Army Krog.
There's a candle here for you, sir.
I think there was another one. I can't quite remember. Yeah, I've got pretty much all of those to play yet. Okay. Anything on the shelves? What's over here? Oh.
There's a candle here for you, sir.
Okay, we will take the candle.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Examine.
Harsh as it may seem, a proper serving of fire is the only way to get rid of such a widespread infestation.
What? Can we examine her? What?
How cruel of Mr. McKinnon to send her down here alone.
Yep, apparently we can. Okay, there's got to be something up here, right? Now we've got the light, maybe we can... Maybe there's something we can see that we couldn't see before. Oh, yes.
Ooh, a lot of blood for just one animal. Not the most hygienic workstation. A hunting map. Looks like they've been poaching outside the Gordon estate. Looks fresh.
Master Eddie's work. He and Mr. McKinnon put it here earlier. Poor beastie.
Eddie? Another family member I've yet to meet.
Hey, what else do we have?
The water of life. Some of these whiskies are from local distilleries.
Nice, whiskey! Let's have a whiskey. Oh, we've taken something.
Raw spirit. Not particularly palatable, but good for cleaning. And magic tricks.
Raw spirit. Magic tricks. What do we think? Do we have to set fire to it maybe? Later? If you say magic tricks.
How
burn. That's not above her head, right? Okay, no. So I don't want to burn her. Okay, that's good. Okay, so...
Step right up!
Sir? What are you... Oh my! Oh, that's amazing! Does that not hurt?
No, a little trick I learned in India.
And a little swig for him. Oh no, one more.
Sorry, did that scare you, Elsa? I didn't think... Huh.
Who's this guy? Who are you?
And you are?
Edward Mallory. You may call me Edward III.
So this is Cousin Eddie. He seems...
Welcome to my castle.
as terrible as the rest of them. My castle indeed.
Let's ask him about his father first.
You've lived here all your life, so you would have met my father.
Only after he lost what marbles he had left. If it were up to me, I'd have locked him up in the loony bin a bit sooner.
Locked him up?
And let's ask him about his
Pleased
parents.
to meet you, Eddie. So, your parents would be my aunt and uncle Clara and Victor. Are they...
Dead. Dead as doornails, the pair of them.
Lovely.
So what are you doing down here anyway?
There's a line between honesty and rudeness that Cousin Eddie doesn't seem to recognize. I was helping Miss Cranon.
Oh, why didn't you ask me?
Excuse me, sirs. I really have to go.
Leaving so soon? Was it something I said? They all tend to act like that in the presence of nobility.
You said something about a loony bin?
I did. Oh, you don't know.
Well?
Oh, never you mind. I have an animal to prepare.
I'm getting very tired of everyone in this house avoiding my questions.
We have another suspect. Do we trust him? Do we trust Cousin Eddie? Well, he certainly scared the maid away anyway, so I think we can trust everybody who's not his family, basically. So maybe we can be trusting the maid.
There's something you should know, sir. Something important. I overheard them talking, and
You're paid to work, not chat. Get to it, girl.
Sorry, Mr. McKinnon. Library after dinner.
At last. I might get some answers.
Okay. Okay, so we've used up some of the items that we've previously had. What do we have in the quest log? Who was the boy? Find out what Elisa knows. Meet up with Elisa after dinner. Who was the boy? Okay, so that's like his own questions to answer. Where do we go? Do we go outside? Where's she gone? Can we look at this blood? No, we can't. We haven't been outside though, have we? So I don't know. Let's have a quick look.
If the old man I saw was really my grandfather Edward, then the boy must be... I need to find out if that really was him I saw. If the old man I...
Oh, okay, so we can't. Let's go back through here then. You like the accents there, Duck? The accent and dialogues, yeah. So you've got the Scottish accents there. Okay, is there anything else in here? Don't think so. I just wish these loading screens didn't appear. There's quite a few loading screens. We've been this way. I can't remember. I don't think we've been through here. What's this?
A sign of modernity, even in ancient houses like this. A sign of...
We've been here? I don't think we've been in here. And another loading screen, just to get from one door to the next. That's the only thing I would change in this game. You like Cousin Eddie, Cousin Eddie's accent. No, your butt isn't big, Duck, because you're a duck. Actually. Okay, what have we got in here? And we are in Scotland, of course, so naturally it is raining outside. Naturally. Oh,
I'll give that a spin later.
I'll give that a spin later.
I'll give that a spin later.
Can we not play some music?
An impressive collection. Grandmother's obviously a music lover. This will make it easier to carry.
What's this? Photo?
The boy. It must be. But I need to be sure. Perhaps the names are on the bag. What's this? Looks like it's drawn in... blood?
What? What's drawn in blood? What was he focusing on there, on the painting? I don't get it. And why was it drawn in blood on the photo? So many questions. Crazy. Hey, Video Maestro, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How are we all doing today? I hope you're all having a good day. Oh wow. What's this? What are we doing here? Oh, we just gotta... No, okay. Quest log updated, okay. So we looked at a painting and some crazy dude just pushed us away. Of course it all makes sense in this game.
Regardless of what I told Miss Cranon, these visions are like nothing I've ever experienced before, and they're getting worse.
Okay. Oh, it was one of his visions, right. Okay, the crazy music has now stopped. I don't know. I don't think that's it for this room, I guess. Unless there's anything hidden there. Nope. And yes, you've got it. There's another loading screen. From door to door. So we haven't been up there. I guess we've got a... Did we go up here? I don't think we've been up here. Let's have a look. Oh, what's in here? Nothing. They really need some music, don't they? For the oh, this is where we had breakfast, I guess. Okay, we have been in here, right? Oh, hang on, what's this?
Who would tear up photographs, given the painstaking process surrounding their creation?
Ah, missing photo piece. Well, it was a jolly good reason to come back into this room. Guess we'll head back out. Yeah, we need some like elevator music for these loading screens, or a bit of singing along the way. Need to think up of a little tune to play for these. I think it's the budget music. What is this thing here? It's just to use.
A sign of modernity, even in ancient houses like this.
I think the Benny Hill music. Oh, what around here? Yeah. And although he's not running fast. Well, actually, he can't run. This is about as fast as he's moving, I think. Yeah, it doesn't move very fast. Anything here? I don't know where we're going now. Hello, suits of armour. Yeah, definitely needs some music. Put some creepy music there. Anything there? Okay, well we've been in here. Anything else? Did we miss anything?
Lady Margaret?
Yes, David?
Oh, we have an option here, family photograph. I guess, as that's the only option, I guess we will ask her about this then.
I saw an old photograph of a boy in the other room. Something tells me she wouldn't be happy if she knew I had it in my pocket.
Ah, that was taken in 1894. Young Johnny, your father.
You can remember the exact year?
It's a funny thing when you reach my age. You can remember dates from decades ago.
But not what you had for breakfast.
Maybe others can't.
Ooh. Oh, do we quit to ask her? I should have been paying more attention to what she was saying there. Yeah.
Who, may I ask, were the others in the picture?
That would be your Aunt Clara, and your late great-grandmother, the last true Countess of Scarndew House. And my dear Edward, of course.
I noticed my father had a scar on his face. How did that happen?
Falling from a tree, perhaps? I can't recall. But your father was a clumsy child.
Can't recall. But you remember the date the photograph was taken? I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes.
Okay. So, let's check. So what was this? Who is the boy? We know. Find out what Elisa knows. Meet up with Elisa after dinner. Find the... What was that? The grove from the painting. Oh, sorry, the grave. Find the grave from the painting. Okay, well the grave's got to be outside, right? So let's go outside. Which room? Oh, I'm trying to get my bearings here. Okay, the foyer was back here. Which one was the garden? It was through the kitchen. Which one was the kitchen? Which one was the kitchen? I can't remember. Note to self, draw a map of the house. No, this is not the right place, must be the other one. I know it's not the right hand side because we've just been through there, so my short-term memory is not that bad. Okay, let's go to the next one. Do you notice the game freezing there? It's done that quite a few times so far. This the kitchen? I think this was the kitchen through here. Might give us a way to go outside. Hey Cal, how's it going? Still lurking away? Yep, last game of stand is a duck, samurai duck. Yeah, we know last game of stand is not human. Okay, are we in the right place? Yes, 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 yes. Leave. We have an option to leave, that's good. trying to use me to make a makeup tutorial. I'd love to see a makeup tutorial from you, Duck. Go for it.
Finally, some fresh air.
Nice breath. Ah, what upbeat music that was. Did you hear the lovely music as we got outside? I think that says it all for this guy. He's like, finally, I'm out of this house full of darkness and death and decay, and I'm outside into the Scottish air to breathe it in. There we are. We're by the sea. Breathing in the Scottish air. Now we can run. We could not run in that house, but now we can, apparently. What's this? Take. What's this? What have I taken? A photo piece. Looks like there's a person over there as well. Who's this guy over here? Oh, what's this?
Must be hard to look after the plants when you can barely see them.
Oh, this is the blind guy.
Master David.
You could tell it was me.
Your footsteps. I ken the walk of everyone here.
Wow, that's rather incredible.
Aye, that it is, laddie. That it is. I hear better than most. See more than most and all.
Okay, do we need to talk to him again?
Probably
We've already
much
talked to him.
better before the storm.
Father's hospitalization or leave.
If you didn't mind, this door will no mend itself.
I'll leave you to it then.
Okay, I'm not going to ask him anything yet. I'm assuming we can go back and maybe ask again.
Father had a similar toolbox. Back when he still fixed things around the house. Father had a similar toolbox.
Okay, so we can't take anything yet. You can guarantee we're going to be back there, right? There's got to be a tool in there. It has to be. Has to be. What's up here? Anything to find? Nope. We'll keep on going up here. The budget must have been a fiver for the for the music. Yes. Just catching up on the chat here. I swear lipstick won't stick to my beak. To your beak. Nah, would make a piece of art out of your duck. Art don't need to make makeup. Yeah, create some duck art with some feathers. We'll have a nice picture of a duck made with duck's real feathers. Question is, who's going to pluck duck? Like the vintage car there. Some of those dudes are a tool or two short of a toolbox. Yeah. Well, a couple of eyes short, that guy. I mean, I'm even amazed he's fixing that door with his eyesight. That's impressive. Okay, so it said we've got to look for a grave, didn't it? So...
Nobody left to mourn the dead, or care for their graves, it seems.
Okay. Got to find a grave. Where's the grave?
I've seen this before. In the painting. This is the grave I saw in that waking dream or whatever it was. The grave my father buried something in as a boy. Who's buried here? If I could just... these vines are too thick.
Haha! A point and click game that requires something to get rid of these vines.
I need something to cut through these.
Back to the toolbox, I reckon. What do you think? You point and click fans? That's usually what we've got to do. I think we've got to head back. I would have put my mortgage on us returning to that toolbox. Can we go in here? Oh, we can go in here. I'm just trying to think whether we need to go back or not. Whether we go back quick.
Locked with a padlock. Andrew will have a key, but I'm not keen on waiting for his return.
Oh, okay. This has given us another thing to do. Meet up, yep. Find a way into the chapel, okay? New objective. There's got to be something in this toolbox though, right? So let's go and get the tool. Hey Ben, welcome buddy. What the hell is this game? Ben, if you've never, the amount of gaming you've done. This is Black Mirror. It's a point and click game, kind of like horror adventure type thing. Black Mirror did exist. I think it was back in 2003, and you had Black Mirror 1, 2, and 3, and they kind of, I'm not going to say remastered. That's not the right word, because it doesn't really look like a remastered game, but yeah, they released this for the PlayStation 4. So, okay, we now have a take option.
Tools. A hammer, a tenon saw, a bolt cutter. All a bit rusty, but in good order. Rory's tools. A hammer, a tenon saw, a bolt cutter. All a bit rusty, but in good order.
Did he not take it? Ooh. Do we ask him for the key to the chapel, or will he not like it? Hang on a minute, there's a spelling mistake here. Bold cutters. That should be bolt cutters. That's not my eyes, is it? Bold cutters. Wow, wow, wow. We found a glitch. Well, not a glitch. We found a mistake in the game. Bold cutters. Let's ask him for some bold cutters.
May I borrow your bolt cutter?
Maybe. If I can what you need it for.
Oh, we gotta tell him. None of your business. Cut the padlock. I don't think he's gonna like. I don't think he's gonna want us to go in that chapel. None of your business is going to. Clearly, that's going to offend him. Let's just be honest then and say we want to do it for the graves, I guess.
The graves. I would like to tidy them up. That way I can pay my respects properly.
Is that a fact? Why's that then?
They are my family. They deserve to be remembered.
Fair enough, laddie. Just grab it yourself, will ye?
Yay, he's giving us the bold cutters. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so it wasn't my eyesight then. It was his eyesight. It was Rory's eyesight. It was bad. But yeah. Thankfully we've got the bold cutters. I don't know what we would do without these. Oh, can we not use it? Oh, yes, we can. Yeah.
Better. Cecilia Shaw Nee Gordon. Aunt Cecilia. Now, let's see if there's something really buried in here.
Oh, it's buried in the grave.
Another piece of the castle model.
Ah, another piece. Awesome. Hey, Halo, welcome. Sorry, I didn't see you come in there. What is this game? This is Black Mirror, a point and click. It's a point and click game, basically. So, walking about, trying to find things, picking up objects, getting stuck, getting confronted with puzzles that make you use your mind and your brain and your thinking power, and going back and forth, talking to different people and using objects to progress through the story. Fairly typical sort of point and click type of game, but with a horror adventure feel to it. So this isn't based on the TV show. No, it isn't. It isn't. No, I know there is a show called Black Mirror, but it's not. This is yeah, I just said earlier, I think this was originally out in 2003. I believe they were out on PC, Black Mirror 1, 2 and 3. Just reading back on the chat there, so Ben saying, yeah, definitely, I was saying this is not a remaster, it doesn't look that way, and Ben agrees. Looks like they've polished it a bit with their sleeve and thought that'll do. Yeah, the loading times are bad in here, in terms of you walk from one door to the next and you get a loading screen. So we feel like some cheap and nasty elevator music would fit in, you know, well into these loading screens. So, you know, your typical non-copyright music would be good. So but welcome to the stream. I hadn't heard of it either, actually, until I found it on the PlayStation Store, and I like point and click games, so I thought, why not? And I like the kind of like horror genre as well, so combining the two together I thought was pretty good.
Another part of the model, and it's stained with what seems to be old blood. Why did Father bury this when he was a child?
I don't know. Why did he bury this? What's underneath?
Another part of the model, and it's stained with what seems to be old blood.
I don't know.
Why did Father bury this when he was a child?
Who knows? But I guess we're going to have to return back to that model and put that piece in somewhere. It did say I think we can use the bolt cutters to get into the chapel. Yeah, looks like we can. I'm going to mash X here. Rory won't be happy with us breaking into the chapel. Here we are. Here's the loading screen. So I think what I'll do, I'll try and play till whenever this ends, this chapter. I'm not sure how long there is to go, but I think it'll be a good place to kind of finish. I'm not sure about the saves and stuff. I guess you can manually save, but...
Father, I hope you found your peace. Were you sick, like they say you were? Or the victim of this curse? This curse of the Gordons? Whatever it is, I think you may have passed it on to me.
Reefer, if you're here, if you need to go and stream, buddy, start up your stream for sure. Don't hang around. I'll finish this up, and if you're streaming tonight, then I'll pop on over once I've finished with this.
The place is crumbling. Not the safest spot to pray.
Okay. What's over here? What do we have here?
Being the chronicle of the family Gordon, as laid down by Sir Drummond Gordon, the year of our Lord, 1413.
Local legend speaks of this particular glen as being inhabited from time immemorial, Enigmatic, elaborately carved Pictish stones stand as timeless evidence of this. As for the locals, they appear prideful of the counsel they delight in giving to visitors. Traveler, beware.
Oh, okay. We have another one to read.
The Celtic peoples arrived in this place like a great beast, bringing with them the bloodlines that would eventually spawn the Gordon clan. Using their superior numbers, knowledge, and machines of war, they swiftly conquered the primeval Picts. With them, they brought too their religion and druid clerics. The magics these wise men used did shape forever the lands, even until this present day. It is said that the sempiternal burden our family carries rose at that time.
Okay. Worst, Duck says, worst loading screen ever. Break in, yes indeed, yeah, we've broken into the chapel. I'm sorry for breaking into the chapel, but we got to get to the bottom of this. It must be good though if it beats out Spider-Man and Tomb Raider. Yeah, I will be back to Spider-Man, don't worry. I think 2 more streams left to Spider-Man and the game will be done, and hopefully 100% that one. But yeah, I just figured I'll do a small break and do this one.
'Tis well recorded how the Empire of Rome did fail to tame the wayward Scots, that they did even raise a barrier to protect their mighty empire. What is seldom told is the truth behind their defeat. Our ancestors drew upon ancient powers to aid their victory. Powers not easily fathomed by the fragile human mind. This aid did come at the greatest of costs. A debt as yet unsettled. A price we will continue to pay until the last Gordon passes to dust.
Okay.
For the centuries, we Gordons made the land our own. Others did bow to us, as we kept the secrets of Skahandu, the secrets of the Black Mirror. Even as tragedy and madness did fester in our foundations, we held fast and steered the land through vile English attack and worse. In time, the Gordons and the land became one.
Okay, is that all the scrolls? Oh, what's this one?
Some pages have been ripped out. The only thing left seems to be some kind of family oath.
In blood we are bound to the land we protect, to the truths we alone may conceal. I shall forfeit my life, lest my clan should suffer. I shall forfeit my spirit to hold the darkness at bay. In blood we are bound till the day of the reckoning.
Where's that code coming from?
Okay, what just happened? Okay, what's going on with the screen now? What's this?
Is this what madness feels like? It can't be real.
We're now underwater? What's this? Apparently we're going around touching things.
All this looks like the bottom of a lake.
You notice the game freezing there again? Does that a lot. What is going on in this game now? Wow. Okay, what's this?
What are you trying to show
A
me?
fish. Nemo. Oh, don't tell me there's going to be a dead body at the bottom of a lake that we've got to go and find. Is that the secret of the game or something? What's going on?
She's not holding a baby, but some heavy object to weigh herself down.
Okay.
There's a fresh wound across her stomach. The figure up there must be Edward.
Okay, we've got to climb. We have to climb up here, right? Do we jump? Ah, here. What's going on? What's going on? What's the black? What? Okay, I think... Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. But we've examined... What? Did we examine him? Ah.
I'm taking my baby with me to save it from this rotten family.
Find my child!
Are you all right?
Oh, we've got to keep this in the middle of the circle, apparently. Oh, we've done it. We've done it, I think.
Did you see her? She drowned.
Calm down, you're in shock. What were you doing clambering about in here?
If I told you, you'd think me mad.
Odd. That is just what your father said to me.
You knew my father?
You knew my father? How?
I treated your father at the asylum. I'm Dr. Leah Faber.
The asylum?
Let's get you back to the castle and make sure you're okay.
Okay, we've got a trophy there called 20,000 Miles Under the Sea. That seemed to be doing for that. Keeping the thing in the middle of the circle. Not a very good explanation there, is it really? But I guess you saw it on the screen there. You have to just keep it within the circle. We've had 2 of those so far in this game. I guess it's their equivalent of like a quick time event or something. Asylum. Let's ask her about the asylum.
What's this about an asylum?
As I said, your father was admitted.
Why? Who did that to him?
I did. But, unfortunately, he managed to escape.
What? Hold on a minute. How dare you come in here and...
Told you? Your father was a madman. A complete and utter madman. Don't mind me. Please continue.
What the... Okay, why is he here?
What did you come here for?
I'm not sure your father's story is finished yet, and there are some things I still need to make my peace with.
John locked up?
Well, what right did you have to lock my father up in a madhouse?
I was his doctor. I understand you are in shock, but you have no right to speak to me in such a way. I was trying to help him.
He's dead. Capital job.
Now, hold on just a minute.
So we have a scream and then a loading screen. Deja says, nice sensible hairdo there. Doug says, good job, Chris. You've proven another ghost is a dead hoe. What?
Oh, Jesus! Oh, no! No!
I think she might be dead. Whoa. Somebody like snapped her neck. Ah, that's the end of chapter 2. Trophies just popped there. Chapter 2 completed. Don't you just love the name of the trophies as well? It'll tell you exactly where you are in the game. Chapter 2 completed was the name of the trophy. There you are. Well, okay, I think we can rule out the maid. It wasn't the maid, apparently.
Eddie, it'll be all right. Pull yourself together.
I suggest nobody else goes down there. We should keep the room intact until the police can get here.
I shall alert them first thing in the morning. What an unfortunate accident.
An accident?
How unfortunate.
You think so? Just after the madman's son turned up at our door.
And yet you were the one standing over her body with blood on your hands.
How dare you? I was too late. I was trying to help her. She...
There, my sweet boy.
Look how bad that shadow is on the wall.
Angus, would you?
Pixelated shadow.
Oh, of course.
I think we will all benefit from a good night's sleep.
I know you may have no reason to, but I need you to trust me. I'm the only one on your side when it comes to your father's death.
Lady Margaret certainly isn't. But if I told you what I saw in the chapel, you'd have me in a padded cell, just like my father.
Ooh. Okay. Why are you here? Is that a bit rude? No, let's ask her.
Why did you come here? To make sure my father was successfully in the ground?
With all due respect, Mr. Gordon, I will not allow you to speak to me or about my work in such a tone. I tried everything I could to aid your father. Your father was heavily drugged when he was brought to me, to prevent any further violent outburst, or so Lady Margaret had said. But something felt wrong, even then.
Let's ask about John.
So, what was my father like when you locked him up?
I didn't just lock him up. I tried to help him. He was convinced he was carrying some ancient curse, that he was being haunted by evil. I wish I had reached him, had been able to reach him.
Maybe if I threw you a bone, you'd get off my back.
Whoa. Okay, we've got to throw her a bone, apparently. Obsession with the family history, the ancient evil. Obsession with the family history.
Father was obsessed with the history of the family for as long as I can remember.
Did your father actually believe his family was out to get him?
Who knows? I think what scared him was beyond the physical.
The ancient evil.
He used to babble about a dark force threatening him and our family.
Was that why he moved you to India? To get as far away as possible?
I believe so.
And yet, here you are, in the very place he sought to protect you from.
Who knows? Maybe there is an ancient evil in this place. An evil that drags us back no matter how far away we get. Even from the other side of the world.
And what do you think? Was your father right? Are there things beyond the physical?
Are there things beyond the physical? Look at the pixelation on the shadow on her, like his shadow on her. It's crazy. I don't want to dismiss it, but I don't want to avoid it either, but I'm going to avoid.
I have other things to worry about right now. Feels like a drowning woman floating in thin air. If you really want to help me, I need to find out what the maid knew. What Lady Margaret and Angus didn't want her to tell me.
You believe it got her killed?
Maybe. What I saw in the chapel, it has to be real. She must have drowned herself down at the loch. Because if it's all in my mind, like father, like son.
Okay, now we're back in control of him. Right, so I'm going to end the stream here. This is the first stream for Black Mirror, this game, and we'll continue with either Spider-Man or this game tomorrow. But I definitely will be streaming this, part 2 of this one. I don't know how long the game is. I suspect it won't be particularly long. I don't know sort of even whether we're halfway through the game or longer, but yeah, we'll continue with the story. I'll save it here. I'm not sure whether it's even auto-saving, so I will do a manual save, and hopefully we'll kind of start from this very location in the kitchen. So thank you very much for watching. I know I've not really been catching up on the chats right at the end there. Ben says the editing is first class. It is. So we had the nice sensible hairdo there. Scream screen. Lars is very amusing. You should become another pet. Yeah, he is another duck. Reefer says just a little. Yeah, Reefer's lost the stream. Oh, good buddy. Yeah, I'll pop on over into Reefer's stream now. Lush is written by an English major. He was in love with the maid. Yeah, it was all that teasing, wasn't it? All the flirtation that happened earlier on. This is what happens if you let the flirtation and the temptations get too much. It just ends in catastrophe. And look what's happened here. All of this could have been avoided, but there's just too much between him and the maid there. Too much to handle. Tony says got to go. Good stream, Chris. Thank you, Tony. Sorry if you've already left. We'll catch up soon. It was the grandma. It could be the grandma. I still suspect grandma. In fact, the only one I didn't suspect. Well, I knew it wasn't the maid because she actually seemed like a nice person, but yeah, she's definitely out of the equation. It's still one of the family members though. So yeah, I'm not sure about throwing a bone. Gonna go to Reefer stream. Yeah, cool. So I think I've caught up there. Apologies if I've missed anything else there, any text. Just I didn't want to talk whilst the dialogue was kind of playing out there, but so yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. Nice to see you and nice to talk with you, and hope to see you soon. So it's bye for now. Take care.